So in this video, you're gonna find out if you can even be a songwriter when you don't play an instrument. Not all of us own an instrument, can afford it, or even when you have an instrument, you need to be able to play it properly. If you don't have an instrument, you don't have skills, and you don't have the money for an instrument, I'm gonna help you. So I think a lot of us are already familiar with DAWs. If you're not familiar with what the hell is a DAW, then digital audio workstation. Don't mind my hair, just got out of the shower, but this video was about to go live and then I realized I forgot to mention the most important thing of the whole video, which is why you should use a DAW. So the thing is, I used to write instruments using my guitar and my piano, and I got writer's block all the time. And then I discovered you can use GarageBand and type in MIDI information. I thought I had to use a keyboard for that. Turns out that's not the case at all. You can just use musical typing and then type musical instruments straight from your computer keyboard into your DAW. Maybe that sounds stupid, but as a songwriter, that is life-changing, because I barely touch my instruments anymore since I discovered that, and whenever I wait somewhere or whenever I have some spare time on the go, I take up my phone, open GarageBand and just start making instrumentals. I go home, put it on my Mac, sing to it, done. It is so easy. The most well-known ones are Logic Pro, Ableton Live, and the industry standard Pro Tools. But those are pricey AF and not what you want to go for when you're a beginner songwriter. However, there are options out there for you.
If you're a cheapest bitch like me.
So obviously for macOS and iOS there's the free DAW GarageBand. That DAW really had a bad name for years, but what you can do with it now is pretty neat. I think a well-known one for Windows, for Android is FL Studio and FL Studio Mobile. Those are not free though, but just have a look around. You'll find plenty of free audio interfaces that you can mess around with. I would say all of the paid ones have a trial version, so trial it. See if it's for you. If not, move on to the next one. If it is, and I know a DAW is pricey as well, but there's a difference between buying a ton of instruments and buying a DAW. Yay! But anyway, have a look online. For every operating system, you can get your hands on a free DAW. And this is not sponsored, by the way, but I do want to give you some tips with this little part of the video. Creating instrumentals on your phone is awesome, super handy, but please stop there. Don't go messing around recording vocals on your mobile, because the mic is just not good. You need to be using headphones because you don't want to pick up the audio that is playing while you're recording. Also, if you're using those little headphones that come with your phone that have a little mic on there, don't do that. Those mics are sensitive AF. They usually pick up everything and make it sound really bad. Also, they're so sensitive that if you sing too loud or too high, then you will get a really strong buzzing sound because it's clipping and you can't do much about that. So then for recording, either you can plug in a USB mic into your computer or you can use a USB audio interface, which is really handy. This little thing, digital audio interface, allows you to plug in your mic, plug in an instrument, and record straight into your computer. So the one that I use is the Roland Duo Capture X, where you can have two plugins. You can connect them to a box. You can connect MIDI to it as well. Very handy. By the way, if you want to see my full setup, please let me know in the comments and I'll do a video on that. When it comes to this USB audio interface, you can actually get a kit online. A kit, not a kid. You're not supposed to get that online. So you can get a kit where you can get this digital audio interface, a condenser mic, the cables you need, like basic songwriting kits. Kids. If you really want to go mobile only, I would suggest you get a little adapter from your phone to XLR, and I will put one in the description so you see what I mean. But that's really handy because you do want quality that is good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be decent. And like one of those headphones that comes with your phone, is not. Considering all external mics out there, I would specifically go for a mic that's meant for singing and rather get a little adapter from your phone to XLR than get like a tiny external mic. So that being said, on to the rest of the video. So I actually made a video on how to record a basic track on GarageBand iOS. You will see a card appear in one of these beautiful corners. So that being said, click here to subscribe. Tutorials over here, original songs over here. Peace! It's such an annoying word, DAW. DAW, DAW, DAW. DAW. If I say DAW one more time, I'm gonna vomit. You're not supposed to get that online. Unless you're shopping on the dark web. No. Shh, 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 shh.